Hey, what's going on, guys? Destructinator here, and today we're back with another video. This time around for you guys is a very nice gameplay, kind of old, kind of a throwback, but it is a 123 kills, non-lethals, solo with the Scar H, played some Nuketown Domination, so pretty cool, I think. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay. Solo, not something you usually see from me, I know, but I figured I'd switch it up a little bit for you guys. Anyway, what I want to talk about today is a lot of the recent stuff that's been happening with YouTube and channels getting terminated. So, for those of you guys who don't know, DooM clan, DooM is one of those, one of the big pub stomping clans. They recently got terminated. Their channel got terminated. Similar to exactly what happened to Amp, except for a different reason. So basically what happened was, a while ago when, channels were getting closed, like really, a lot of channels were getting closed for having meta tags and that kind of thing. Coldside, who was the leader of DooM, his channel got terminated as well, and he had like 40 some K, something like that, a pretty big channel himself. So that kind of sucked for him, but his channel got terminated. And basically, what the YouTube terms of service kind of says is that if you have a channel and one of your channels gets terminated, you're not allowed to have another channel. So he was also the owner of DooM Clan. So of course now they figured, they connected the dots or whatever. YouTube or Spam 404, which is this this Twitter that's like going around just getting channels terminated basically for fun. They found out, and then so they reported it, and it got terminated. And that's really bad because now there's no pub stomping clans left, kinda, except Carnage. I mean, there's the Amp got terminated, DooM got terminated, OP kind of quit, they stopped. And then there's other smaller ones, but I mean, besides, there's no other pub stomping clan over like 10 or 15K, pretty much, except Carnage was 80K. And it seems to be the 100K curse, where every time a clan gets to 100K, they get shut down for something. So hopefully, I'm begging that doesn't happen with Carnage, because then, I mean, it's all kind of gone. I mean, it's really crazy to think that all hard work and everything that's been happening for you've been doing stuff for a couple years, and it can all just go away like that. I mean, YouTube don't like get a person to actually check out the channel and make sure everything's working properly. They just auto terminate it like with a machine. That's really stupid. I mean, there's so many channels getting kind of terminated in a sense unfairly because of that, the fact that they don't automate it. And honestly, I mean, Google Google's a good company, right? But ever since they bought YouTube, they're so big, and they're so kind of good, and whatever not even good, they're just so big and have so much money that they can do whatever they want. Like, they just bought YouTube, and now they're changing stuff, and they're forcing it down people's throats. It's like they can't do anything because you have to make a Google Plus account to use YouTube, and like all this kind of stuff. They just keep doing this, and no one can do anything about it because YouTube is like the biggest biggest video provider. And Twitch, Google, I don't know if Google bought Twitch, and I don't know what's happening with that. I know they're like working on the deal, but if they buy Twitch, it's all over. I mean, Twitch is the biggest live streaming platform. I can't think of any other ones, and Google's just gonna take that, and it's really, in my mind, unfortunate that they're a company that they have so much money and so many resources that they can just buy and take whatever they want, pretty much. In my mind, it's not good. It's becoming to a point a monopoly in a way. I mean, if they're like, yeah, we want to buy YouTube or Twitch for they just have that money to just give them, and all the they didn't have to put in any hard work to grow an audience or any of that kind of stuff. They just buy the stuff, which, yeah, that's that's how capitalism works, I guess, and that's how stuff works. But in my mind, it's not fair, and I don't like it personally. I mean, especially with all these channels getting terminated, that kind of thing. Like, obviously some of this stuff probably was in the YouTube terms of service before, but they've never really acted on it until now. And people don't read the terms of service. It's just how it works. Especially people who use YouTube. I mean, like, it's kids, mostly teenagers. I mean, and people in their early 20s. A lot of those guys aren't even going to read the YouTube terms of service, let alone understand them, even if they do read them. And so, people are getting terminated, all this kind of stuff, for stuff that they didn't even know about. Like, no one realized that meta tags were bad until people started getting terminated already. So there's nothing those guys could have done. And I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it. I think it's really, bad what's kind of happening right now, in terms of YouTube and just Google as a whole. I mean, they're just shoving stuff down people's throats, and you can't do anything about it. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. 123 kills, non-lethals with the Scar H. Let me know in the comments what you think about, you know, all this stuff I talked about. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Destructinator, and I'm out. Peace.